So, quick question. Why do we need distortion for this?
So that it can pick up noise.
Any other reasons? By the way, you can use the volume knob on your guitar as an on and off switch. So off, on. That's really the only thing you want to do with this here. Off, on. Yeah. All the way off, all the way on. That's the best way to use the volume knob on the guitar. So why distortion?
Why?
Got any guesses?
Only thing I can think about is noise.
Noise? Yeah, it amplifies the noise a little bit, right? But if it amplifies the noise, there's going to be two things that come out of that. One of those is to amplify your mistakes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what's the other one, though? If you can hear it better and it sustains more, that means you don't have to play it as hard. You don't have to squeeze it as hard, right?
Okay.
And if you don't have to squeeze it as hard or play it as hard, that means you can play it faster, right?
Yeah.
See, the problem with a clean tone is we tend to follow our ears, right? We tend to follow our ears, what we hear, and then we play based on what we hear. So if we're listening to clean tone, remember the on-off switch?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not on that.
I'm reducing volume a little bit.
Yeah. That's a little bit too quiet. It was good before. It was pretty decent. See if you turn up just a tiny little bit. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. So anyway, well, let's just go ahead and get started. So the first one, slow and perfect finger poking, right, with the squeeze test. You remember how to do the squeeze test?
You have to hit for.
The squeeze test? Remember how to do it? It's really important. It doesn't matter whether you don't practice, right? It's more important whether you remember how to do these exercises. That's the more important thing. So that when we practice together, I don't have to re-explain it, right? Because you already know how to do it, and then we just practice. So it's more important that you remember how to do these. Let's make this a different color.
Use the string and poke the other finger.
Yeah, so try the squeeze test first. But we need to do the squeeze test.
Like this, right?
So to do the squeeze test, you're going to start without squeezing, so you don't hear anything. You're going to use your pick and hit it a few times, right? And slowly press down until you get a nice sound. As you're doing that, you're going to watch your fingers to make sure there's no motion. Then you're going to poke your fingers. Okay, so squeeze test, no motion, poke the fingers, in that order. Squeeze test. Poke the fingers. Nice. Excellent. And you're gonna do this with a count of 2 and 2, right? So 2 seconds to squeeze, 2 seconds to poke. Unless, you know, maybe it'll take you 4 seconds. I don't know. So try to go with the metronome here. So are we going with the metronome?
I don't think so.
So you can either put it to 60 and go 2. How about let's put it to 60 and go 2 per click, right? This might be a little too fast. So 2 clicks for poking, 2 clicks, or sorry, 2 clicks for squeezing, then 2 clicks for poking. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So just like that. So we're not really going with the metronome here. Do you need 3? You want to count to 3? 1, 2,
No, it's okay.
3. Let's do 3.
It's hard to follow the metronome.
Yeah, 3 seconds. Just do as soon as you do. Just try to go with it. Not sure what's happening here. Let's go back to 80 since we're using 3. So you're gonna have 3 clicks to be squeezing, you know, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 click per finger. You just click, 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 right? Because you're gonna have 3 fingers that you're not using. So 1, 2, and then 3, and then start playing. Okay, hold on a second. We're not doing this right.
It's hard to do with this with metronome.
But it doesn't seem like you're squeezing properly. You're starting with 0? Your hands are off? So you're going to start with your finger touching the string. 3 seconds, right?
Okay.
And then for each click, you're going to poke a finger. Poke, poke, poke. Once per click. Poke 1 finger per click. Okay, then we're going to go straight to the next. There's too much pausing there. Next one, next
It's
one.
hard to do
So
without
once
a
you're done with the clip, once you're done poking, you start the next pick. You just start picking. Do you want me to give you an example here again? If you want to turn off the metronome real quick. Okay, I'm gonna have to download a metronome. I don't have one right now. Let me just kind of download one. So, can you try to re-explain back to me what the exercise is supposed to be?
Okay. Q start with touching the string Q for 3 seconds and then poke for next 3 clicks
Yeah, okay, great. So,
and repeat.
just like that. Yeah. And yeah, well, so I guess the thing is, you got to get good at playing in time, right? You got to be able to play in time.
Yeah.
But I know that you can play in time. You're better at playing in time than the singing stuff, right? Definitely.
Yeah.
Although we agree, or we could say timing is a little bit, like you're a little bit weak on timing. Not that bad, but it's just a little bit weak on the timing. So here's the 3 clicks here. I'm going to do all yellow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You have plenty of time. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 3. 2, 3. Plenty of time. Do you want to try? Did you see how I did it?
Yeah.
Did it nice and slow. Plenty of time. Good. Okay, so the timing is good, but we have to extend the fingers when you poke them. Yeah, like that, exactly. Okay, we want to be careful here because your fingers, the other fingers, like you got one squeezing, right? But the other ones are doing stuff. So when you're squeezing, you got to make sure there's no motion. I suppose it's pretty decent. Let's go on to the next exercise. Okay. That was simple, right? It wasn't that bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just need to remember how to do that for next time. The next time we do this loop. So that way we don't have to go through, another, explanation of how to do it. You just got to remember how to do it. And then you're going to only need to do it for 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, maybe. Right? So each one of these you do for 20 or 30 seconds. You just go bam, 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 bam. Right? Just go through them. You just have to remember how to do it right. Because if you don't do it right, it doesn't make any sense to practice it. Okay? So the next one is the posture one here. That's the picking. So you're just going to, keep your string open here. Pick 3 times. Pick 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Follow the metronome. Are we going with the metronome here?
Kind of.
Okay, we want to go a little bit better in time here. Why do we want to do it with the metronome, exactly in time with the metronome? Why?
I don't know.
Well, because we're doing it at this speed right now, right?
Yeah.
But next time we're going to do it faster, right?
Yeah.
So you got to do it in time with the metronome so that every time you do it with the metronome faster and faster and faster, right?
Okay.
You got to do it in time, though. Okay, let's try it again. What about the upstroke? We gotta go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. It'll switch off. Down. So you're gonna switch off, right? Down, up, down. Up, down, up. So when you're scratching here, when we're scratching here, what should we hear?
Just one string.
Just one string.
Right.
Are you moving your picking hand when you're done picking? What are you doing with your picking hand?
It's just there.
You're just leaving it there? Okay. So can I ask you to twist your wrist clockwise or counterclockwise? Yeah, twist your wrist counterclockwise. Yeah, counterclockwise. Yeah, exactly. Inwards. So which strings are we hearing?
I think a lot of strings.
Oh, can you identify one of them?
D is hearing.
You're hearing the D string?
Yeah, and
Okay.
A.
Are you hearing the B string
B
or
string.
the? How about these two, the yellow ones? Are you hearing those?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let's focus on getting these first. So do we hear those?
Yep.
If you hear those, are your fingers doing this? Are they touching those strings like this? You see what my fingers are doing here? They're touching those strings like that?
Yeah. So when I play it down, it's moving.
Well, just keep them there. Don't let them move.
It's kind of hard.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's hard. But it's just one string. So try to keep them still there. Maybe dig them in, like put them inside the string.
What?
Put them like inside the string. These are like directly on it. Put that finger inside the hole and then keep this one like outside, but inside the hole. Or maybe put both of them inside the same hole so they're both just jammed into that hole.
Yeah.
Now do you hear the second string? Try it, try it.
Yep,
Yeah. What?
because when I move the when I do the downstroke,
Uh-huh.
my last two fingers move with it.
But you have them
And I
jammed into the hole.
even when you jam it into the hole, it moves down, and then you can hear.
Then grab the second string and hold it with that finger. So you're gonna like there, right? Hold it. Yeah, and now try to pick it. And you're gonna use, which fingers are we using here? All three fingers into the hole. You're gonna be picking with these two, and you got these three fingers. You're gonna just put them straight in a line like that, and you're gonna jam into the hole in between the first string and the second string. And you're gonna jam it so deep, it doesn't matter what your hand does, because you've got three fingers jammed into the hole. How can you possibly hear the second string if you're just jamming three fat fingers into that hole? Can you still hear the second string? No, right?
No.
Okay, good. So that problem has been solved, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So no B string, right? Perfect.
No.
Okay, that's good. You see, that problem has been solved.
Yeah.
Was it that hard? Hey, that sounds
That's
good.
kind of artificial way of solving it.
That's not artificial, that's how you do it.
By putting your fingers in between the strings.
Yeah. Well, how else are you gonna do it? Okay, so now we're thinking about maybe the D string, right? Maybe this one sounds out a little bit too much. So again, what you want to do is hold your hand out and rotate it counterclockwise. Keep it a little bit closer so that the thumb touches these three. And if you can do that, then the only problem you should have... Hey, that sounds good right there. So that sounds good. But we want to go in time with the metronome. Just one more shot. Let's try it with the metronome in time. Good. Okay, so this is better, right?
Yeah.
A little bit better?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll come back to that. So next one is relaxation speed. So you want to make sure your picking grip stays consistent through the rest of the time that we practice, okay? Keep it the same way that you were just practicing. Is it the same way?
Sticking inside?
Yeah. You're always going to keep it like that. That's the new picking grip.
What?
Well, why would we be practicing this if we weren't going to use it? Yeah. See, when you do it like that, it's going to stay clean, right? Okay, do you know how to do relaxation speed? Muted playing. Barely touching the strings. Do you remember the exercise? Remember how it goes? Alright, it goes like this, right? One. We're gonna go really slow because I want to make sure we practice slow. So, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And you switch to the 3, 1. The finger combinations, right? The exercise down here. 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 2, 4, 3. Are we going in time? So how do you want to do it? Do you want to do it once per click or twice per click?
Once per click.
Once per click? Okay. You could do it twice per click if you want to. Alright, so you're going to count 3 slow, 2 fast. Let me write that down here again. 3 slow, 2 fast. That's the count. 1, 2, well, 1, and 2, and 3, and... Three slow, 2 fast. Okay, but we gotta play in time though, man.
Why is it?
I can highlight it here for you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 fast. Okay, that was pretty decent on the rhythm, but you have to go in time with the clicks. I don't know what's going on here. So we're not really going in time with the clicks here. You gotta go in time, man. You want to set a different metronome speed?
Why is it not going on time? I thought it was going on time, no?
Well, the metronome's going in time, but you're not. If you want to...
Too good.
I think the metronome might be going too slow for you. Do you want to put it a little faster, like at you know, if you do this at maybe 100, maybe that could be a little better. Alright, so once per click and then twice per click, right? That's not in time, man. Well, I'll let you play for a few more moments. Okay, 3 slow, 2 fast. Okay, well we're still not really playing very in time here. Can you speak it? Can you say like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. Say it in English.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2,
That's
1, 2,
better. That's
1.
better. Yeah, you see how it's even now? You have to wait for the clicks. You're playing too fast. You just gotta slow down for the clicks. Alright? The count was good. When you use your voice, usually that fixes things. Usually people can count in time with the clicks. It's very rare that people can't count in time with the clicks. But playing in time is a little different because you're not using your voice. Okay, so let's try it again here.
Did I lose the timing?
It's better. It's definitely a little better, but there's still like 20% of it. It's kind of like not really quite right. Can you tap, clap? You see how you're off time?
Yep.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Perfect. See, that was perfect.
Okay.
Good. Now, let's go back to the guitar. See if we can get this in time with when we play. Okay, we're skipping some fingers here. Well, what about 3-2, 4-2, and 4-3? Let's do this. Just go ahead and add those into the loop. Are you reading this to play?
No.
Okay, make sure to keep watching your fingers. 4-2 is the next one. 4-2.
4-2.
4-2. And then 4-3. And back to 2-1. Yeah, you got it. Okay, this is good, but we don't want to be squeezing here. No squeezing. Man, someone's not doing so well. No squeezing on this exercise, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're getting closer, though. We're getting closer to this. If you just go ahead and try to remember everything we just talked about. It's got to be in time. Got to do the right pattern. And no squeezing. That's it.
Yeah.
Those three things. In time, right pattern, no squeezing. You could do this, man. See, that's why we do the picking thing, and then we just go straight into this one. It should be a seamless transition. There shouldn't be like a large gap in between this stuff. Okay, here's my question. Are you listening to the clicks?
Kind of.
Okay, you have to listen to every single click. Can you do that? Because I'm listening to every single click. And I can tell you're not listening to the clicks. That's a huge, like, when I can tell someone's not playing in time, there's either one of two reasons. What do you think they are?
Not listening to the clicks.
That's one of them, right? You're either not listening to the clicks, or the other reason?
Too fast.
Okay, well, we could say there's three reasons. It could be too fast, but what's the next reason?
I don't know.
You can't hear the clicks.
Oh, okay.
Because it's too quiet. The backing music is just too quiet. If you can't hear the clicks, you can't play because your guitar's too loud and the clicks are too quiet. You can't play in time.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are the three reasons. You're either not listening to the clicks, or you can't hear the clicks, or it's too fast. Or it's too slow. Okay, it's a speed issue. In this case, man, like, I'm pretty sure you can do this in time, but you're playing faster than the metronome click. Okay, so what are we gonna do about this? what are we gonna do about this? Should we go slower? You want to put it at
No,
60?
I can. No, I can try to listen to it.
Yeah, so either try to listen to the clicks more, or we have to go slower so that way you can really clearly hear that you're not playing with the clicks. Because if it's at the speed, you can't really tell, right? It's kind of like, oh, I think I'm playing with the clicks, but the clicks are too fast to tell. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and take the clicks and move it to 60.
What?
I don't know any other way. Like, we're gonna have to try to figure out how to get you to be able to play in time. That's really important. Because we're skipping clicks, we're jumping clicks, going too quick, not playing with the clicks. You gotta fix that. Okay, once per click. Yeah, see how now you have to really adjust because you tend to speed up, and then you're like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
I'm going too fast, and you slow yourself down because now you can hear it. Now you're like, there's enough
Yeah.
space in between the clicks that you can tell that you're like over here, and then the click comes, and
Yeah.
see, you need to have that space where you can hear how far away from the
Yeah.
click you are. All right, it comes most of the time. It's coming when you're doing the fast part.
Yeah.
Okay, so keep going here at this speed. This is really good. You got much better at the timing here. Nice. That one was almost perfect all the way through. You noticed that, right?
Yeah.
There was like one little section
Maybe.
where it almost got off, but you caught it. You caught it.
Yeah.
Okay, next, staccato speed. Remember how to do that? In time with the clicks. What happened to the clicks? Nice and slow. You're doing
Not very
okay.
good.
You're doing okay on this. Try to staccato a little faster, just like a quick staccato like that. But it's okay. You know, the rhythm
Where is
is
the noise coming from?
it's the fourth string, the D string. Yeah, I was gonna say something about that. I was like, can you hear the D string ringing out? You gotta twist your hand counterclockwise and touch the thumb against the fourth string. Yeah, yeah, that's good. Okay, try to go with the clicks. Try to go with the clicks nice and slow. What is the priority here? Is the priority to get through the exercise? No. The priority is what?
Get it properly.
Every single note, right?
Yeah.
Not just the whole thing properly, but every single note perfect. That's the only goal. Because if you could do that, then you could start working on your speed. Until you can do that, get every single note perfect, you have to slow it down. You got to do it slower.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. Okay, that doesn't sound right. Here's staccato. Sounds like this.
Why is it coming like that?
I'll tell you why. Because if you play on the 12th fret, is your finger on the 12th fret?
Yeah.
The 12th fret has a natural harmonic.
Oh,
Alright, let's go to the 9th fret. Or 10, 9. 10?
I'm on 15 now.
Well, I think... Is that a comfortable position for you? I want it to be in a comfortable position. Usually I go 9 to 12, but 12 to 15 is okay. Anyway, just go ahead and try to... It should be like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. See, my hand's better right here on 9 to 12. You see, it's a second. Bam, bam, bam. That finger's staying down too long, man. It's gonna come off in a second. Watch my fingers here. Should be as long as the click. Not like this. That's too slow. Right? I know I'm not going in time with your click, but it sounds in time to me, because lag. But you hear my playing is bam. It's as fast as the click.
Yep.
Next fingers. It's a little bit better, but again, you're holding the finger down too long.
Yep.
Listen to the clicks. Listen to the clicks. That was okay. That was okay with the pulling the finger off. That was good. That was good. That was better. Much better there, right? close, man. It's close. You're doing good on some of it, but then you just gotta keep listening to the click, because I think what's happening is when you're not in time, you're trying to hold it longer to make it try to fit the click. But you can't do that. You gotta play it as soon as the click is there and take it off instantly. You were doing it good on the first 2 fingers. You gotta keep that up the whole time. Okay, so I can tell we're not listening. We're not listening. Listen to the clicks. Can you turn the volume up on the phone? Make the clicks louder? There we go. Now try. Okay, let's turn the clicks slower, okay? We're gonna put it to 50.
What?
Just another a couple minutes and then we're almost done. Like, we almost went through the whole thing. Honestly, we should have gone through this more. Like, you're not supposed to just do one run, one lap. You're supposed to do a lot of laps. You're only supposed to do like 30 seconds to maybe a minute on each one, but it's like 30 seconds per line. Right? We got 5 lines, you need 30 seconds each. It's like 2 or 3 minutes, whatever. Right? For each lap. And then you start playing with the speed. The problem is, you're not getting them right. So we can't move on until you get it right. Alright? But it's fine, you know, I mean, if you need to practice this to get it down, right? That's okay. As long as next time you remember how to do these. Because I have a feeling that, you know, we're going to have to, like, you know, figure out how to do each one every time, you know? That's not so good. Try to remember exactly how to do it. I'm not really asking for too much here. I'm saying staccato it in time. That's it. There's really two simple things. Yep. Quick in time. That's it. Are you listening to the click? You gotta listen to the click. Keep listening.
That's too slow.
Nope, it's not too slow. Hey, that was faster.
I made 5 points faster.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be able to, like, hear. Like, you just heard, oh, I'm playing out of time. That's why I want to do it at 50, because you're gonna hear. You're not playing in time. If it's faster, you're gonna have an easier time of, like, oh, I missed this click, you know, whatever. Nah, every single click. Nice and slow. Next fingers, next fingers. Go into the next fingers. That string, man. Hey, that was really good, though. That was really good.
Which string?
The fourth string. This. Okay, keep going at this speed. That was actually really good. You managed to get it in time. You had a couple really good staccatos there. One more lap at this thing here. We're gonna call it a day after that. But see if you can get this, man. If you can get this one, man, that's gonna be really good because we did step number 1. That was great. It's pretty good at least. Step number 2. That was great. We managed to improve your pick, right?
Yeah.
By jamming your fingers into the hole, right? That's all you gotta do. And then, that's half of it.
Yeah.
Number 3, the relaxation speed. You got that. In time, nice and relaxed. It's good. Now, we gotta make sure your staccato can play in time with the clicks. Nice and slow. Here's the problem. You're always speeding up. Always speeding up. Always speeding up. That's why I say, all you gotta do, man, slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Right? If you play slow, you play fast. Dude, you did it! You did it! You did it! That was awesome! That one was perfect. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's good enough for today. Let's leave it on the high note, right? You did that one.
Yeah.
You finally got it perfect all the way through.
I think it has to be slow.
Yeah, it's gotta be slow, man, because you gotta hear when is that click coming. You can't play before the click because you tend to just play the note when there's no click. And
Yep.
that tells me you're not listening to when that click is coming. It's kind of like you know, a ball is coming at you. You know, at the batting cages, how they keep throwing balls at you,
Yep.
and you're like swinging when there's no ball.
Yeah.
So what does that tell you?
Um, I'm swinging faster than the ball.
Well, yeah, but it also tells me that you're not like watching for the ball. You're just kind of swinging whenever you feel like it.
Yep.
You see what I mean? You're not waiting for that ball to come to you. You're just kind of, duh. Right? And, oh, there's the ball. Oh, I missed it. You're not waiting for it. You got to listen,
Yep.
anticipate it, wait for it. Now it's here. You hit it. That's
Yep.
what you got to do. When you come slower, it's a little bit easier because
Yeah.
now you can tell that there's like the big gap between, oh, we just played the note, there's no sound, click, oh, wait, what? Okay, so
Yeah.
did really well in the last one though, like that was perfect, you got it perfect. Your staccato was quick, bam, quick, bam, right on the clicks, super fast, like nice and clean. That's really all you got to do is just fast staccato in time. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
So again, we get all this, and the other thing you did really well on the last one, we didn't hear that weird string, did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it to stop playing, huh?
Yeah.
And not only that, did you notice your fingers?
Yeah.
Did you notice how much they were moving?
Not much.
How much? That's right, it wasn't moving that much, was it? See?
Yeah.
So you're getting better. When you do it right, it's really good. If you do it wrong, well, obviously it's not good, because in order to do it right, you have to do it perfect. Otherwise, it's not right.
Yeah.
I make you do it again. But once you get it
So
right,
this way of picking strings is the new way of picking strings then?
well,
every
for
time?
this exercise right now, this is what we're gonna do. We gotta keep it muted. It's only on one string. It shouldn't be too bad. Pretty soon, we're gonna start working on.
But what about normal playing?
Normal playing, you can go back to, I would suggest to try to keep it somewhat like this if you can. Try to keep the general idea.
Yeah.
But, once you go back to normal playing, don't worry too much about it. Once we start working on your sweep picking and directional picking, the exercises, the specific exercises, that's really the only time we're going to start working on your picking exercises until it becomes natural to you. Until you're like, oh, this is my new picking grip. This is how I do it. You see?
Yeah.
But you have to like focus on that separately. You like build up the ability to be able to pick like that. You start integrating into your real playing, and now all of a sudden you could play like that. It's not going to happen like with one exercise. You're going to need like a lot of different exercises to make that happen. But on the first exercise, you could start getting it. You could do it when you're doing the exercise, and then you go back to normal playing. You forget about it. Then you do the exercise. You do it right. It's like a new technique that you know, a new trick. See? Whew. So that was pretty good. That was pretty decent. I can give you one more point here because we're doing it right. We haven't really been able to do it quite right the past couple times, but we're making some progress here. That time, that was really nice, really clean, and. Again, the real trick to this exercise is you do each row, each thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to do it like 30 seconds each, maybe a minute. It should only take you like 2 to 3 minutes to get through one of these. 2 to 3 minutes, bam. Now you change your metronome speed, faster, slower, whatever you need to do. And then you do it again. Bam, faster or slower. Bam, you do it again. Bam, faster, slower. Or you do it again, right? And then you keep changing the metronome speed, either to get really fast, maybe take it down a bit, maybe do it faster. Bam, just do another rep, do another rep, do another rep. Then you get used to playing with this type of technique. With you're not squeezing very hard, you're not lifting your fingers away.
Yeah.
You're playing relaxed. It's pretty reasonable with the pick. It's clean, it's nice, it's fast. That's how you do it.
Okay.
Yeah, because again,
good.
Yeah, that sounds good, man. Awesome. All right, man. Very good stuff.
All right.
That was pretty intense, wasn't it?
Okay.